And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Cam Thomas out there with Saraf, and it's man in at small forward. And for New York, Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. Jalen Brunson is out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Bridges in at the 3. And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponents you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
Now here's Thomas. And that one no good to start off the night. Here's Shamet. Pass to Brunson. Towns a screen on Porter. Here's Brunson. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Now Porter. Here's Saraf. Outside man. The 3 connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Brunson up top. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Towns for 3. Claxton with a rebound. To the paint. Here's man. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Anunoby. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And after trading away a lot of their top veteran players, the Nets going young doors.
Well, they are, B.A., and the rumor, though, says that they are looking to try to rebuild quickly. It's obviously a big market, New York City. And let's remember, free agency is a viable avenue to improve. And once they collect enough young assets, things can turn quickly. What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Now here's Porter. Thomas outside. Shot clock at 6. It's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Wow, the defense trying to overpower Cam Thomas, and he was having none of it.
Pass to Bridges. Towns against Claxton. A shot from the mid-range. Towns can't get it to go.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Brunson. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Pass to Thomas. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Shamet. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Towns a screen on Thomas. Here's Shamet. Brooklyn with the board. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. Pass to Saraf. Porter looks it over. Claxton finds Porter. And he banks in the layup.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, great ball fake. can't do much better than Porter Jr. did right there.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That's good from Porter. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a two-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
BA, I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players, and there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
And the Nets looking to improve, in particular, offensively, Doris.
I mean, there's no doubt. There is not a category within which they didn't struggle on the offensive end. Missed shots, turnovers, you name it. On the other side, they do force quite a few turnovers themselves. Their games can have a very chaotic feel.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after New York picked up the three with their last shot. Pass to Thomas. The rebound by Shamet. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Anunoby passes to Brunson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Nets with the lead. Outside Porter. Pass to Mann. Claxton, a screen on Brunson. Mann, the pass to Claxton. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Well, just absolutely superb concentration by OG Anunoby. Fends off the defense well right there.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New York.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Brooklyn shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one misses. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Now here's Mann. Anunoby covering. Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. To the middle. It's stolen by Hart. Outside Brunson. Missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Wolf. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Bridges outside. 18 feet out. Yep, that one goes. Bridges has got 7 points.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Here's Saraf. Claxton with it. Outside man. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Bridges passes to Towns. Towns double team. Outside Hart. That three's off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Saraf. Thomas outside. On the wing man. Brunson defending. Now here's man. He's covered closely. Here's Thomas for three. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Terrence Mann.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. That free throw is good from Anunoby. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in, so he gets them both. And here's Thomas. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dimon. And here is Williams. Just 5 on the clock. 4-3. Unable to get that one. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 12-4 run. New York working the ball around now. Outside Brunson. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, what a beautiful move from Jalen Brunson. Frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
15.
Thomas against Clarkson. Cam Thomas, that one's good. Thomas has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Brunson. Here's Clarkson. Yet to see a basket. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Demon. And it's Clarkson missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Thomas outside. All sorts of time. Good work there as it goes. And now just a 1-point Knick lead.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Clarkson outside. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Towns has got his second basket.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
2 minutes.
Pass to Wolf.
2 minutes.
Back to Thomas. Now Williams. Jacks up a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Clarkson. And here's Hart. Towns outside. Towns double team to the inside. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Foul charged to Gaddy.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns.
Team foul. Gershon Yabusele at the line. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Nets trail by 5. Now here's Sharp. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity. And that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team. Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Bridges misses. Nets trail by 4. With the drive, Traore gets the bucket.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Clarkson. 15 in his last outing. Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, Bridges proving to be solid in the pick and roll. They like him now handling in this situation.
Here's Dimon. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Traore for 3. Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. Good action already in this one. but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Gershon Yabusele out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Clarkson in at the point. That's the group for New York starting the second. Now here's Williams. Still no points. 4 on the clock. He was all alone on that one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Bridges. In his last outing, 10 points for him. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal. First team foul. Mikal Bridges at the line. One shot.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Yabusele the screen. Fires the 3. And Yabusele slams it in.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges is a team-first guy. Passes on time and on target.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Clowney. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Inside, here's Yabusele. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Yabusele's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Dimon. There's a screen. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pure from 3-point range. Wilson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do.
Shamet, he's checked in for New York.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bridges. 10 points for him. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Zaire Williams with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Hart. Here's Shamet. There's the triple. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
Knicks lead, 43-38.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Then the pass to Williams. Back to Man. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Knicks lead 46-40.
Here's Saraf. Pass to Porter. The shot from the low post is good. Porter's got 6 points.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Outside Hart. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Robinson, a screen on Williams. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Outside man. Knocks down the triple. Man's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Now Bridges. He's got 13. Screen by Robinson. Lets it fly. Saraf with the rebound. Nets trail by 3. Outside Porter. Pass to Saraf. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Bridges outside. Here's Shamet. Outside Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Bridges misses. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 3. Outside Hart. Pass to Robinson. Back to Bridges. It's Shamet on the wing. Off target from outside.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Let me hear, Knicks fans.
And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Robinson. And Brunson is subbed in for Yabusele. And a change for the Nets. Claxton's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. For New York, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Bridges finds Hart. Towns outside. This one for 3. Ooh, Cat rains one in from deep.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end. Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Pass to Clowney. Now here's Man. Here's Saraf. Brunson defending. Left side Porter. Here's Saraf. 4 on the clock. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges passes to Towns. Rejected by Claxton.
This is why he's out there. Protect the paint at all costs. Nick Claxton send it back.
Porter gets the bucket.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Now here's Brunson. Right wing. Claxton against Towns. Brunson assertive on the take. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Clarkson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas, he's checked in for Clowney. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 6-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Saraf. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Man, misses. New York leading by 6. Brunson with it. 6 points for him. That miss makes him 3 for 7. Pass to Man. And here's Porter. Claxton passes to Man. Launches a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hart with it, and it's Man picking him up. Kicks it out Towns. Now here's Clarkson. The 3 is up. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Knicks making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. New York in 5th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Nets trail by 9. Thomas outside. Here's Saraf. Pass to Porter. Here's Saraf. Brunson defending. Here's Claxton. 5 on the clock. Man, the pass to Thomas. Beyond the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Brunson. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
That free throw, no good. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And he's good on the second.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Saraf. Pass to Porter. Here's Saraf. And here's Man. He's covered by Hart. Saraf for 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Knicks leading by 10. Here's Shamet. Pass to Yabusele. Outside Brunson. 3-pointer. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Nets trail by 13. And here's Claxton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Porter, the pass to Thomas. Pass to Saraf. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Saraf's got his first points of the night.
Well, pretty pass by Cam Thomas there. That's a facet of his game he's got to continue to work on.
Here's Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
1:25 left in the half. Saraf gets the bucket. Saraf's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Pass to Yabusele. Brunson, a screen on Porter. Yabusele outside. Towns up top. Let's go with a three. Claxton with a rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Out to the wing. Here's Mann. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Mann. From downtown. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Yabusele. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
He's had just one attempt at the line earlier. And some changes here for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Hart, and it's Bridges in for Shamet.
One shot.
And that one misses.
You got to be able to capitalize at the free throw line. They're really struggling with that this quarter.
Claxton passes to Thomas. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
And here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that concludes the first half. New York out in front. They lead by 13. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. The Bucks will face off against the Raptors in Toronto. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
Shaq, Ernie, that might be the game of the night.
Yeah, I agree. Two great rosters, two great coaches. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Knicks.
Good things happen when you take care of the rock.
Yeah, they're certainly not giving away possessions. That's helped put them in the driver's seat.
Hey, you guys are putting me to sleep.
Likewise. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so it's New York with it. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Cam Thomas out there with Saraf. And it's man in at the 3 spot. Here's Saraf. Outside man. Pass to Saraf. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Shamet passes to Brunson. Now Towns. He's guarded by Claxton. Claxton with the block.
Well, the length of Claxton allowing him to reach out and affect the shot. That is really good defensive work.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Six on the shot clock. Brunson inside with the finish.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Towns against Claxton. Pass to Porter. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And they pick up 2.
You love the ability to stop on a dime, get into your shooting motion quickly. Mikal doing work right there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. PA?
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And New York has possession. The Nets making their last shot. For 3, Bridges. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
Outside Porter. Pass to Claxton. Back to Porter. And here's Thomas. Lets it go from the wing. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 11.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. That'll put Karl Anthony Towns on the line. It's on Nick Claxton. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line. 1 shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In 3rd, the Knicks.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Outside man. Pass to Thomas. To the paint. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Towns outside. To the middle. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Towns. Towns has got 6 assists now in the game. Outside man. Pass to Claxton. Here's Saraf. Brunson defending. Outside man. Shot clock at 6. Claxton a screen on Bridges. Saraf for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Bridges. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Saraf. 6 points for him. Outside Porter from deep. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson outside. Drains the triple. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by Brooklyn. Towns looking for an opening. Back to Bridges. And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, BA, because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
The first one falls. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
BA, I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real. This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
Tries it from the top of the key. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. And it's powered home by Towns.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Three-pointer, Bridges. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And now 24 points for Mikal Bridges. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Brooklyn. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside man.
Knicks lead 97-67.
Pass to Porter. Fires for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And New York has possession. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded by man. Towns outside. Left side Brunson. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's man. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Hart's checked in for Shamet.
One shot.
Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. Shoots over Saraf. Jalen Brunson, a terrific move, and the bucket. Brunson's got 20.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Thomas against Bridges. Fires the 3. Thomas misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Hart. And it's New York with another.
And Josh Hart a threat from the mid-range. The defense, you don't want to let him get comfortable. That's his spot.
Pass to man. Bridges against Thomas. Back to man. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Here's Bridges, following the bucket by the Nets. No luck on that one. Thomas, a screen on Brunson. Here's Saraf. And he makes it. Saraf's got 6 points in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Brunson passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
To the inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing. He's guarded by man. Shot's good by Hart.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 11. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, when you think about Cam Thomas, Doris, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, it's the first thing that comes into Cam's mind, and that's put the ball in the basket. And the ability to do it from range or off the bounce, this guy is a special offensive player.
That free throw, no good.
You have to appreciate the strides Cam Thomas is making as a player. His confidence is growing. He attacks without hesitation. Lots to come with this guy.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Yabusele comes in for Anunoby. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And he sinks the second.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
Outside Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. 1:27 left in the third. And then Porter with the dunk.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
right at the free throw line. He drained it for 2 points. Clarkson's got 11.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Here's Wolf. Robinson defending. Porter against Yabusele. Porter, the pass to Thomas. Clock at 4. Back to Porter. From the arc. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Porter. Thomas outside. Shoots over Bridges. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Porter. 14 points here for Cam Thomas.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the New York Knicks cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Josh Hart is out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Traore. Here's Wolf. Misses the jumper from the wing. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by New York on the other end. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dimon. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Clowney's checked in. Now here's McBride. Robinson finds Clarkson. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
This guy can flat out score. Jordan Clarkson having himself a night.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Back to Porter. Pass to Dimon for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
This is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a 3 they can drop on you.
It's Hart on the wing. Fires from the line. Porter with the steal. And now the Nets on the break. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Dimon. It's rebounded by McBride. in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Up top, Yabusele. Yabusele the screen. Here's Clarkson. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Toure. Here's Clowney. Outside, Williams. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
For New York, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Clarkson. Banked it in off the glass. Clarkson's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Porter. Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Hart. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Boy, Josh Hart's so willing to make the extra pass. This guy finds the best shot.
The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Dimon. McBride covers. Pass to Toure. And there's the lob. Robinson with a steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Lets it fly. And Yabusele with a bucket on the assist by Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson has better passing skills than people think. That is on time and on target.
Here's Clowney. Robinson defending. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Kolik's checked in for New York.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Saraf. Shot clock at 5. And here's Thomas from the arc. Counted from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Kolik. Shot from 12. And he hits the jumper.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
For New York, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Robinson, a screen on Porter. To the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Pass to Clarkson. Up top, Robinson. And here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Mann from 11 feet away. And that one's good. Clarkson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Now Claxton. Robinson defending. Robinson against Claxton. Porter from outside. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Hey, lights out 3-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
The teardrop. And it's Clarkson missing. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Porter. Pass to Saraf. Launches it. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
The Knicks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And here's Thomas from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Clarkson outside. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
BA, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
And that one misses.
I think obviously the shot blocking skills are the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Saraf. Pass to Thomas. Six to shoot. And here's Mann. Over Hart. Here's Saraf. With the clock winding down. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Diawara. Fires from deep. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Porter. The rebound by Diawara.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside man. Pass to Thomas. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You have to love how aggressive Cam Thomas is on the offensive end. He has such a knack for putting defenders in compromising positions.
Free throw good. Thomas. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Clarkson against Thomas. To the paint. Outside Hart. And he lobs it up. Oh, they pick off the pass. Yabusele against Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Clarkson against Thomas. Rejected by Claxton. Now here's Mann. Tightly guarded. Pass to Saraf. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Aggressive move in the painted area. Just make some things happen.
And the Knicks making a change here. Dadier's checked in. Free throw, no good. Knicks leading by 22. Clarkson outside. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Hart. New York working the ball around now. Clarkson for three. Gets the three to fall. Clarkson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Outside for Porter. Now here's Thomas. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Clock at 6. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Yabusele, a screen on Thomas. Pass to Yabusele. Claxton with the block.
Boy, how about the reach of Nick Claxton? He uses every bit of that 7-foot wingspan.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Karl Anthony Towns.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's gonna sleep well tonight. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Dadier.
23, Mitchell Robinson.
New York has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Thomas against Clarkson. Pass to McBride. Outside Hart. Takes a 3. That one no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Porter. Count it.
Michael Porter Jr. That's from...
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Clarkson outside. No good with the triple. And so New York takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.